episode of So You Want to Do Heavy Haul, Oversize, that kind of thing. Again, I don't do these videos to run you off or to scare you from getting into the side of the business. It's to let you know this stuff happens. And it's not an everyday occurrence, but it's normal enough that you're not surprised when it happens. So anyway, I repowered the load. The last load I posted, I repowered it in Georgia. We didn't get the Texas permit before the weekends kicked off, so got to Louisiana, did a reset there in Louisiana at the TA at the 174, I think it was. Anyway, Monday morning, don't have the permit. We leave late, like 9 o'clock in the morning. We leave, get to Greenwood at the TA, and again, still no Texas permit. So it ends up being like mid-morning Tuesday before we get the Texas permit. So we go on, and at that point, I'm like, well, you know, really, I'm scheduled at noon Wednesday or today to deliver, so it's like no big rush. So I get over there to the exit we had to get off on, US 271 South. There's the 19 there with the smokehouse in it, so I stopped there for the night. Actually, I was there early afternoon. So I'm in contact with the customer where I'm delivering at. So I get up this morning, take off, and I get over to 45 North. We had to run 271, 31, work our way over to 45 North, come on 45 North, exit 265, get on 45 business route, had to make a left. Can't make the left. It's too tight of a turn. Why I can't do that? Yes, but here's the problem. I'm 99 feet long with a 3-axle RGN, so the well's stretched out. My wheelbase is about 90 foot, so I couldn't make the turn with the new guardrails up. Tried it 3 times, couldn't do it. So I had to call TxDOT. There's a phone number at the bottom of your Texas permit. You can call them, and a great lady named Crystal helped me out. Took us about 25-30 minutes to figure it out, but she did it and got me a new permit. So we get it all done, and we get an approved route to go up 45 North, 20 West, 35 East South, exit 408, US 77 South, 324, make that left, run it up through town, and then turn on FM 660 something, Olivia Road or Villia Road, and then make the right on North Austin to make the right on the end of Gate 2, and get to the staging area. And a lady comes up and a go buggy and says, "Hey, there's a problem back where you're supposed to deliver. It looks like it's gonna be tomorrow about lunchtime." So now I made a contact with the site contact yesterday and today. So he knew I was coming, and he didn't realize, and he called me too. He said he didn't realize that there was that much of an issue going on back there. So he told me stage the load, come back tomorrow around lunchtime. If it's gonna be earlier or later, we'll give you a call. So now I'm at the Pilot contract fuel stop over in Red Oak, Texas. Can't remember what exit number this is, but it's got the fried pie and the Wendy's, whatever. So yeah, so. Now, this is not so abnormal that I'm like, oh my God, what happened? But it's also not an everyday occurrence either. Not every load do I have this issue. But it comes up enough that you learn what to do and how to deal with it. So just so you know, and if you have a problem with a turn, don't force the turn, guys. There's no shame in having to find an alternative route. You don't try to force a turn, get yourself sucked down the ditch, rolled over, hung up on a guardrail or some mess like that, damaging your load, damaging your trailer. Just go ahead and take your time, reevaluate, get out and look. Don't be afraid to block up traffic. Don't get over it. It's all good. But yeah, so there's that. So if you do come to this side of the pond and this stuff happens, you can't say that, well, nobody tried to warn me. So I'm trying to warn you. This stuff does happen. So just be prepared and know that there's a possibility that you'll run into this. And the bigger the loads get, the longer the loads get, the more likely it's going to happen. So anyway, y'all be safe.